The Lakers finally do it. They finally defeat the Denver Nuggets after having that 11-game losing streak to them. They were able to defeat the Nuggets and extend their season to at least one more game in Denver. What's good, y'all, and welcome to another Lakers Digest video. I'm your host, Okechi Apakama, and before we get into everything that we have for you for today's video, guys, I want to bring your attention to something. There is 75% of you guys who've recently watched your videos who are not subscribed to the channel just yet, and if you guys want more of that Laker news, Laker reactions, trade rumors, game recaps, just every and all things LA Lakers, you guys want to come right here to Lakers Digest so you guys do not miss any of the updates. So, with that being said, guys, let's hop straight into the topics that we have you for today's video as the Lakers survive and hold off Denver. So, the Lakers are finally able to get over the hump as they were able to defeat the Denver Nuggets 119-108, and it was a true team effort for the Los Angeles Lakers. They finally got the requisite help from some of the role players, and then LeBron James and Anthony Davis were tremendous once again in this one. So let's just dive straight into those stats for the Los Angeles Lakers as AD was magnificent. He had a 20-20 game, 25 points, 23 rebounds to go along with 6 assists and a block shot for good measures. LeBron James had 30 points with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and he also had 14 points in that fourth quarter, which was huge for the Lakers. And then D'Angelo Russell, much needed bounce back game, 21 points to go along with 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 15 plus 15 from the plus minus department. And then Austin Reaves had a very solid offensive game, really did a good job getting downhill, getting to the free throw line, especially in that first half. Had 21 points to go along with 6 assists. And then Taurean Prince, who continues to be the best bench player in this series, had about 9 points off the bench. And then Rui Hachimura had a very solid but quiet 9 points off the bench. And but there is something kind of happening with Hachimura's minutes, and I'll explain a little bit later in the video there. But the Lakers were able to finally get a much needed victory, and it was off the backs of obviously LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but then they had much needed help from Austin Reaves and D'Angelo Russell, who had a much needed, like I said, bounce back game. And the Lakers were finally able to not only keep that huge lead that they had in that first half, to roll over in that second half, and they were able to keep it and sustain it there. And that's been the huge issue for the Los Angeles Lakers this entire series, as they've been able to get up to double-digit leads in every single game, but kind of blow the whole thing away in the second half. And that's when Denver makes their big runs. That's when they're able to hit much needed and timely shots. And that's when the Lakers kind of stall out, sometimes have turnovers, give up offensive rebounds for extra possessions for the Denver Nuggets. And that's a big reason why the Lakers are losing some of those leads there. But they were able to clean up a lot of that up. They were pretty close in the rebounding battle, and they didn't have more offensive rebounds than the Los Angeles Lakers. They had the same amount, which was 8, and a big reason why was because of Anthony Davis grabbing 23 of the Lakers' 46 rebounds. That is insane for just one guy to do, and especially when you have to guard Nikola Jokic on the other end. So Anthony Davis came to play, and regardless of what happens, obviously, this guy needs to get his flowers. Anthony Davis has been tremendous all season for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's been a playoff performer who always raises his level when the time is needed most, and that's exactly what he did for the Los Angeles Lakers, grabbing 23 big rebounds, and then also doing that off of probably a strained wrist or something like that, because he fell down, I think, towards a halftime, and then it was like on his wrist, which he was actually listed as questionable before the game came in today. So he's been dealing with that a little bit, but he's a tough guy. He's been a warrior for the Lakers all season, and he's been a big reason why they're able to be in these games against the Denver Nuggets. And just another thing that the Lakers were able to really shore up is points off of turnovers, and they were able to get fast break points of their own, which helps tip the game of in their favor, especially when they're able to capitalize on some other aspects of the game where they know that they can take advantage of, especially the Denver Nuggets. While they are definitely one of the best teams out there and a very great team and the defending champions for a reason, they are not a perfect team, and you got to be able to take advantage of some of the advantages you have. And one of that is Anthony Davis and his ability to be able to get around a guy like Nikola Jokic, who is a very good positional defender, but when Anthony Davis is moving like he was, especially with his quickness, getting around Nikola Jokic using his athleticism and speed, that's where you see the difference with AD. And then they were able to wall off a guy like Aaron Gordon. So let's actually look at the Nuggets stats here. And while Nikola Jokic is who will continue to be amazing because he is a tremendous basketball player. He had 33 points, 14 assists, 14 rebounds, just another triple-double for a guy who's probably going to be named the MVP of the league. And then Jamal Murray, this is kind of could become a bigger story, obviously depending on what happens game 5, but Jamal Murray did not shoot well once again, and that's due in large part to Austin Reaves. He was 9 for 23 from the field. Michael Porter Jr. continues to kill the Lakers. It was 10 of the 20 from the field, had 4 3-pointers, and then, like I said, Aaron Gordon didn't do too much, which helped the Lakers in a big way because he was a -6 while he was on the floor. And then they didn't have too much help from their bench, as their bench is a lot thinner than it was last season for the Denver Nuggets. But so the Lakers being able to make a guy like Jamal Murray shoot inefficiently, and it's just more just like Jokic kind of just carrying the load and not getting other guys involved. That's a big key. Obviously, they got to try to slow down Michael Porter Jr., who has been killing the Lakers in this one. And he's been a big reason why the Denver Nuggets are getting a lot of these big second half comebacks, is because his shot making has been off the charts in this series. And that kind of leads me to like my next point here. It's a big reason why the Lakers were able to win this game, not including LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but it is their improved play from their role players. So D'Angelo Russell, I want to start with him just because he has been the guy who everyone has been hounding after having a abysmal game 3. He really came back and showed up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just take a look at those stats one more time. D'Lo had 21 points, 4 from 8 from the 3-point line, which are all huge 3-pointers, and then he also had 4 assists. And then, very importantly, also had 1 turnover. It is important for a guy like D'Angelo Russell, who is the point guard of the Lakers, not to turn over the ball too many times. And that 1 turnover to 4 assists will definitely take that all day. Would like some more assists, but him be able just to hit shots and contribute for the Lakers is massive. You can see it just makes the difference in these games because his ability to shot make, and then also you have guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis going downhill and scoring in the paint when they can. It really stresses out the Denver Nuggets defense because you can only send so much help to a guy like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, especially if D'Angelo Russell is out there hitting shots and making plays. So when he's able to do this, this is why a lot of people are probably upset with D'Angelo Russell, just because they know if he's able to play to this caliber, this level, the Lakers will be in every single game. And that's just because of his ability to change the game, or him to score a lot of points in just a few amount of moments. So he can really swing a game for you. And so him having a big game was massive for the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Austin Reaves had 21 points in this one. And he's also been a big reason why a guy like Jamal Murray, who's kind of been struggling shooting from the field, obviously we take away that huge run he had in the end of game 2 that led to the game winner. But besides that, Jamal Murray has been shooting very inefficiently, and it's been a culmination of Austin Reaves and Gabe Vincent, who have been the main 2 defenders for Jamal Murray, and they've been making it very tough for him. So he hasn't been able to hit the shots that he usually is accustomed to hitting. So the Lakers have done a very good job on that front, not to let him sort of like break out and just be the difference. So the Lakers being able to control Jamal Murray, and then also being able to control the glass, and then keep the Nuggets away from those fast break points. It really helped close the game in a lot of gaps, a lot of areas the Lakers were really struggling in. The rebounding has been the Lakers' issue for most, if not all, of the entire season. And then the Denver Nuggets really stressed that out with guys like Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon, all 3 of those guys who are very good, tremendous rebounders, and very good offensive rebounders too. So they've been really stressing the Lakers in that fact, but the Lakers were able to finally scathed them off, and that's why you see here the difference here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They were able to not only just get that one stop on possessions, they were able to get out and run their offense, as the Lakers did something a little bit different down the stretch, as that's kind of been their Achilles heel, especially in those fourth quarters, not being able to score. But they changed things up a little bit, and they had LeBron playing off ball a little bit more, and they had the ball in D'Angelo Russell's hands, and then he was going with a high screen and roll with Anthony Davis, and that was leading to a lot of good actions for the Los Angeles Lakers, a lot of good baseline cuts, especially from LeBron James, who is still one of the best cutters we've ever seen in the NBA. So the Lakers were able to get a lot of actions off that, and that's actually bodes well for the Lakers just going forward, to try to make some noise here in this series, as they are going to play their hardest game, Game 5 in Denver. You know the Denver Nuggets fans are going to be in the Lakers' ears just all day, because they want to see the Lakers close out and go home. But if the Lakers can play with that just sort of like desperation, which they did in Game 4, it's going to bode well for them in that Game 5, and they can put some pressure on the Denver Nuggets, because they have been in every single one of these games this series. So them being able to finally break through is great for their mental psyche, and then hopefully they're able to take some of the things they did well and then implement them in Game 5, and then we can see what happens from there. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys comment down below of how do you think D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reaves played for them, and like how big it was. And then Anthony Davis, what do you think about him and his Herculean effort having a 2020 game against a guy like Nikola Jokic? And then do you think that the Lakers are able to possibly make some noise and make this interesting in Game 5? Or is it more of probably Denver is going to be the defending champions they are and take care of business for the Los Angeles Lakers? But let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. I am of the mind that if, Game 5 goes the Lakers' way, watch out. But definitely we're a long way from that. But that's going to be it for this video. I have been your host, Okechi Apakama, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.